Hi, guys. I'm going to pull from the energy and see what enlightenment we got. I want to highlight a couple of things because I had such a great day yesterday. Um, I haven't been out to the trail a lot, and I haven't been out to the trail lately a lot like I normally would. But I went out there yesterday, and it was so great. The cornfield grew back, and something that stood out to me the most because that cornfield was not like literally supposed to grow back. I know it grows back, but it wasn't gonna grow back, and it grew back, and it grew back. Perfect. Like nothing was ever like it never got cut down. But it was a shift, which is funny because just recently, of course, we know that we're about to be going into fall, so there is a shift happening. Um, but on the trail aspect, there was a pond out there with a lot of water, and it's gone. It went over to the god doggone cornfield. That's the intriguing part. That's what Spirit was telling me. But where the pond was at, there was a bunch of birds out there. And it was one that caught my attention because when I rode my bike by, it had its wings out like this. And you know me, I love the chirpers, so I had to show out with them. So I went and I was like this, and I did it like 2 times, and then the chirper put his wings down, like, I see you. I was waiting for you. They were watching me, protecting me while I was out there taking pictures of myself, which I thought it was so lovely. Like, it's amazing when you're protected and you don't even know that you're protected. Like, it's a very lovely aspect. I just wanted to highlight that because I thought it was so amazing. Oh, and I seen 2 deers yesterday. Um, I seen a deer as soon as I got on the trail. As soon as I pulled up, it was a deer right there, and I was so happy because that's what I wanted to see. I either wanted to see deers because deers that they are me. Those are my guides. Um, and I seen one as soon as I got there. I had to finish it. I'm so excited. You got a part of me. I'm just excited. Um, I seen a deer, or I wanted to see rabbits. Rabbits mean things are moving very quickly for me. It is just go time, go time. But it's like, ma'am, you already know you've been thriving, okay? But I was looking forward to seeing either one, and I seen deer. And I seen them at the same spot when I came and when I left. It was a deer right there waiting for me. So I was like, how lovely. I was excited. I still am excited, honestly. It's just, I was looking forward to that. Because I did have some different feelings toward going to the trail just because, in general, I want to say earth aspect, but nature aspect, there has been a shift in a different form where leaves ain't growing back on the tree. It don't look so just lively. Like, why have leaves not grown back on some trees at all? Like, a tree that I have out here, like half the tree got leaves and half the tree don't have leaves on it. Like, why is life not blooming? Or trees are just falling over. But I was like, I'm going out there to see what's going on. And the cornfield grew back. It grew back and it grew back so perfect. So now I could play on the frequencies. That's another reason why I'm happy. I use that aspect to thrive on frequencies. Each roll is a different frequency. And it's funny because only went on to like the second row and it displayed the whole day. I'm 1,000% sure. It's amazing how that goes. But and a pond disappeared. It went over and helped bloom that cornfield. And we got the law of perpetual energy and the law of correspondence. All right. Blue and yellow. We got communication and strength. So I can go. This also can be going with that water aspect. It's just what I said. I feel like when it comes to that cornfield and the water, how these two play together. It's one now. That's amazing to me. But the law of correspondence and the law of perpetual. energy? How are you responding back in a oneness? Probably very reflective. I'm gonna go over the psychic deck really quick. I seen a deer yesterday. It was lovely. And it didn't even get scared. That's the thing that caught me. I wanted to record at first. But it wound up moving away. I guess it didn't want to get recorded, but I rode by and normally they know when you coming, so they like run off or, just be real still. It just was out there just la la la. Like, I was waiting for you. I wanted you to see me. That's what you wanted. Here I am. It's so lovely. Very lovely. I had a great time, honestly. I always do. It's just, it felt good with it being back the way it was supposed to be. Definitely that cornfield, that means a lot, honestly. And the chirpers. They got doggone crows. They were out there. Where the god doggone water was. Where that pond used to be. Was that at? That's where the doggone crows was at. Watching over me while I was on the other side before I even realized the water was gone. I was watching over me. It was amazing. Chakras. Again. It's drinking the yellow standing out again. It's intriguing. It's a line within that chakra aspect. It's going right over to the side. Then it's another yellow aspect right there. Yellow is really important. The law of perpetual, law of energy. I feel like the law of rhythm should come out in that vibration. I'm honestly not sure what that's about at the moment. We're going to keep going. I'm not sure what that's about right now. I really am not. This is something you're drawn to, obviously. It's your strength. Probably back to it's the psychic deck. It's the cornfield. It's the cornfield, ma'am. Hello. Yeah, ma'am. Third eye, absolutely that. And then the rainbow. It's alignment. For me, it's vibration or rhythm. As into what role it'd be in. It's just like this rainbow. It's different frequencies, which is different like awarenesses, which goes right back to the chakras if you're using a color base. And the yellow is standing out right now, so whatever, if I was to go there now, whatever role I would be in, it would be a strength aspect. And I got my yellow on too today, Jesus. You just be spoiling me. I love it. I love it. Jeez, the strength. I feel like I want to show you guys my whole outfit now because I got purple bottoms on, which is lovely. Got the green, purple, and yellow on. Got the mind. Got my solar plex going. And I got my heart chakra going. That's funny. That's perfect. Which is an eye. It's an awareness. It's harmony. Then doorways. It's going right to a portal. Chakras is leading to the all-seeing eye, which is alignment. Then it's a doorway. You can do pull-ups on people energetically. I don't feel like I need no more confirmation out of that. Who's at the bottom? Hands. Just like I'm doing it now. Infinity. Always connected. Then the mirror. Pull up your waveably. Frequency style. Law of vibration for sure. Let's go to the messenger deck. With that being said, what is the message? Let two become one. It's right up under the alignment. This is intriguing. It's something I felt yesterday. It's reflective energy. You'll start reflecting somebody else, maybe. There's definitely awareness level on that aspect. Very intriguing. Depends on the frequency. It's two becoming one. They could think of it as, thinking of how to explain it. That's beautiful, but it could be scary at the same time, for extra sure. I want to use myself as an example within this. I know it's a true statement. It is what it is. It's two becoming one. That's how I'll be able to pull up on you in a mirror style. This would be me. This would be you. But it's one. It's operating as one. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I normally would get this example with this card coming out as into somebody could be getting married and they say you become one. It's that same type of concept. That's why it's important to be careful of your actions. Definitely if you do have a spouse. The things that you do is really important. It's that same energy, but it feels a little different. This may not just be a spouse aspect. It's just showing how you can become one. It's almost being a product of your environment or something like that. Hello, spooky season, huh? Hello, spooky season, huh? Time to play in the cornfield. Nurture all you love. Yeah, I can pull up on you with an all-seeing eye. How lovely. Nurture all you love. How about that? I got the love right over my strength. Here you go. Just gonna give you a huggy wuggy. Oh, that's a scary thingy actually. It's something. It's like this little teddy bear or something. It's not even a teddy bear. It's some type of little animal, and it's called a huggy wuggy. But it's something that got like real sharp teeth and stuff. It looked like a little demon. And who is this calling these? Hi's. Just answer the phone, ma'am. And say what like you normally do. Like too much. Sometimes I say hi. Oh, what is it? Like, get to it. Like, what is it? We are all connected. That's funny that came out. We are all connected. Chakras. It's the frequencies. This is cornfield all day. For me, the way I thrive when I'm explaining this. It's just where's your focus and the law of relativity on top of that. Which, oh, you're right over there. How intriguing. It's right at the top of the deck. It goes with the law of relativity. Well, what's important? And it may not be about what you think is important. It's what the universe think is important. As to where the focus will be at. You ever sometime have intentions to do one thing, but somehow out of your control, you want to do something totally different? It's that aspect for sure. It's not like you didn't enjoy it, whatever you wound up doing, but that's not what you planned on doing. And out of your control, somehow you totally did something different. You might have been a little aware of it, like, well, I don't know, but what is coming through? It was out of your control, but somehow you wanted to do something totally different that you didn't mind, but that was not what you planned on doing. See yourself in nature. This energy came out recently. This is a different type of aspect. Almost one of the same. It's like something I thought about yesterday, honestly. I have outbursts in time. I communicate out loud with my guidance. Um, Whether I'm physically connected to you, you have a physical form just like I have a physical form, I can communicate with you from a distance just by having outbursts. But I also have eternal guidance that's out of the flesh that I still communicate with, and I have outbursts where I speak just like this. And it was happening yesterday. It's been happening a lot lately. It's been happening a lot lately, honestly. Um, and I have to say it in that form because there's some days where I just be totally quiet and it's out of my control. It's not like I'm not gonna say nothing today. And it's not that my guidance ain't there. It's just I'm probably somewhere writing something down. I'm probably somewhere reading something. I'm just not having outbursts. It's not like intentionally like I just do it. It just happens. It's like it's go time. I don't know. But anywho, it's something that I thought about as into what type of artist am I? Like from another person's perspective, because like for me it's like, what do you want from me? I'm sure I can do it. It's just what do you want? It's like a genie. You tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. I can do a lot. And I'm creative in all types of forms. They're like, geez, I'm creative in all types of forms. But from somebody else's perspective of observing me, just like I can sit up and observe somebody, I'm like, you are good at that, or you're an artist at this, Or an example for, to understand what I mean, like people have the art of like lying. Like they have the concept of lying down to a fact where, they're like, you're an artist in this. Or a cheater. They have the art of cheating down pat where it's like, I don't know if those are good enough examples, but it's the only way I know how to explain it in a form where it's like, it's an art form. Definitely if you identify somebody who just really is that, like you got that down pat, you was an artist in this, Like for me, I thought about it. It's funny. I thought about it. And yesterday when I came back, I wound up looking up, can't even remember what it was at the moment. How intriguing. I feel like my brain just went blank. Very intriguing, but maybe it's not meant to talk about the moment, but literally. I really was wondering what type of artist do people see me as? It's intriguing because normally people sometimes stay away from me, even with me doing tarot and things like that. I'm more than tarot. I can speak it and then just pull this out like a tool and be like, oh, ta-da, here you go, again. And that's what I've been doing actually lately. Like, I might share a message in one form and then the next day I pull the cards and it'd be like the same message. It's like, it don't go nowhere. It's just, the messages be they're waiting. Like, it's intriguing. It's like a voicemail or something. It's there. I already had heard it from somebody else. I actually probably seen the person. Somebody ever call you and they leave you a message, but you didn't check the message, but you wind up seeing them and they told you what they left you the message of, but so it didn't even really matter, but you still had the voicemail. It's like one of those type of aspects of how this tarot go for me. Sometimes it do give me blind spots if I didn't have this type of voicemail concept. Like I still get the enter. It's just lately that's how it has been. Where it's like, geez, I just said this yesterday. I got this message yesterday. Something I really wondered, honestly. I know people can see things in other people that you just don't see. I was really wondering, what type of artist am I? That goes back with that. See yourself in nature. I just show you my tattoo because it's something I seen today. I thought about with me even having a great time out on the trail yesterday. It made me think of this aspect of me. I don't know if you can see. Geez, that concept. Hopefully you can see it. But that's just ways that I express myself, because that's really how I see myself, honestly. Um, and that would mean be how I see myself out in nature. I'm a wolf, but my actual self, I'm a whole indigenous person. Like I am tapped in for sure all day. But people wouldn't see that part because they just see you don't have your own home or things like that, like an animal form or something. Not realizing like this animal can talk. I can take this mask off. Okay, it's not even a mask. It's just a tool of mine. You know, it's like a goddamn hoodie or something. I could just put right on. But when I take it off, you see, oh my God, true treasure, intriguing. I would have never thought it. You know. Something else I wanted to get in when it came to this aspect. What was it? And this card been on coming out a lot too. Challenge your perception has been coming out a lot. Even with what I just sat there and said, this been coming out so much. And it's coming in the concept of making sure what you believe is solid. Like it should never be able to change. If you come up with a different perspective, it ain't solid. And the energy lately been wanting you to challenge that, to make sure that it's solid. For some reason, let two become one keep catching my attention. This could be a relationship aspect, the way I normally see it as. What can separate it? What can separate it? What would make you fall out of love? How do you fall out of love? How do you become unone once you become one? You know, it's possible. Some people get married. They say they had the oneness, but somehow they can separate. How? That's where this comes handy. Challenge it. What was it? Never even love? Like, cause it's definitely spirit has done it. You're definitely one. It's going with the rainbow. How you separate a rainbow? I know there's times where we get our rain, we get the sun, we see a rainbow, and the whole rainbow don't come in. The whole rainbow do not form. And that can make you challenge. Like, well, I seen a rainbow and it was not all the way there. Some people connections are really on the eternal side. They don't have their physical person actually present. There's different levels to that oneness. That's why we have things called widows and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's not separate. You know it's supposed to be another line across. We are all aware that it's supposed to be. We're aware of that, you know? It's just you might have seen a time where you only seen half of it. And the whole thing didn't form in. Let's go to ancestors. Listen, the ones who've been there, done that. Come here. Come here. Been there, done that. Come here. Jeez, all the little cards just slipped on out. Have courage. Very intriguing. That's the card I just see that caught my attention. And be an open channel is another one I see. Even like what I'm just doing right now, translating, just energy just coming on through. I do that a lot sometimes. And sometimes, honestly, it gets confusing. Definitely if I try to make everything about me. Because it's not. And sometimes I even mix people. Like, I be talking and I realize like, oh, that goes with that person or that. Like, I be aware of it. It's just amazing how that type of energy comes through. Honestly, it's just, one, are you aware of it? Spirit is doing it. You're supposed to probably be a person like me. You're meant to connect with multiple people. So that's community. You know, but that just caught my attention. And so I did have courage. that have to upbeat? That open channel. How are you hitting all these different frequencies if you think you only supposed to be in the green chakra or the purple chakra or maybe the orange chakra? I don't know. Like, and be open to love. Ta-da, I found that one. This came out with yesterday's energy. So I found out where my energy was at for the goddess that I am. I have so much beauty and an open mind where I have enough room to expand. It which leads to freedom. Like I operate off a full moon already. Like I have this whole alignment already. I'm full already, complete already. I have so much of it I can expend. Like, cause literally, you just see me like the way I get an example. You just see me like you're a half a rainbow, man. I'm like, no, I'm the whole thing. And it came off an aspect of kind of want to look the cards up so I can actually show you. I can, huh? See if I can dig through and find them. And I grabbed Daily Intentions, which I meant to grab. I looked at the deck too. I feel like Spirit just tried to put it in my mind really quick, but because I was looking dead at this. I swear I just grabbed it when I looked at my Hendo. I had Daily Intentions. The boxes look the same, but intriguing. I meant to grab this one, but Daily Intentions came out, so I'm sure whatever I just was saying goes with that. But it was the tranquility. That's how I operate. That's what I am. It's so much beauty of it I can expend, which led to the other card. I'm gonna dig through so I can show you the actual images of what I meant. I was gonna take a picture of it, but I was just like, it's nice to know where I'm at and why I keep even running into situations that I run into. But it was a full moon energy. This is me. This is how I'm operating. And that's me being full, but that sheer side is where there's room for expansion. It's coming off like the full moon energy. Looking for the other two cards really quick so I can show you. Because I was just like, oh, it's so beautiful. It almost made me want to cry. And here go the freedom card. Because that's the way to come out being when you expand, because you have so much beauty. Well, I have so much beauty, but overall. Where is the other card on? Where are you at? Expansion. It was just in this order. Even though it came out in this order, it go from tranquility to freedom to expansion. But it was this card showing me that I'm operating in this energy, which is full already. You have to recognize that. Which leads to freedom. It's fullness, completeness. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I haven't dug in the cards. I really want you to understand what I mean. It's just, it goes back with open to love and see yourself out of nature. Like in this image, this person coming off as an animal. Like think of the kingdom or community outside. Like what type of people you'll be around. What type of animals you thrive with. Or would you only stick with people that's just like this? Intriguing, I know. Okay, my cards got a little scattered really quick. Let me fix this back really quick so I don't get all lost. Then we got Flow over here ducked off. What was that with? Nurture all you love and let two become one. Flow, it's just like that again in this image. That's you and those things around you. But just flow. There's no resistance. Like you shouldn't be afraid of meeting new people, trying new things. Because one, it's just like, what is this human doing in here with the fish? They probably looking at you like you the mermaid or something. or that's how you feel because you're one with it. I'm just giving an example because of the image. Like we say that's a human, those are animals, but they're one of the same. To the fish, that's a mermaid. You belong in here with us. Hello, this is the waxing moon too. Exfoliation time. Anytime I say waxing, it's like time to polish myself up. Time to polish myself up. That just caught my attention. And that's not even up. That's a 7 on there in this moon phrase. I put these over to the side. But hopefully you understand what I mean. I just want to share that awareness about where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's the moon goddess. And that's what I am. Just to see that aspect as to you just have so much beauty. You just meant to expand. It brings freedom. It was a great awareness for me because it's like, why do I keep running into these situations where it's like I'm meant to expand, but I don't want to be expanding. It normally just be a well, but it's just like apparently you are meant to. You want an aspect where you're meant to expand because yes, you're with somebody, but you're still seeking. You know, it's just it don't work out for me because it's like the person they already with don't know that they're out hunting, so it becomes a blockage, a waste of time. You know. But for me, it really is meant to go that way because I have so much beauty because I have an open mind. I can hit every frequency. Every frequency. Like where we just have no choice but to thrive. But we can't thrive when somebody don't know that they have help. You know? If that makes sense. If it don't make sense, it's probably not for you. You know? Because I've gotten to the point, even with me realizing where I'm at within my own energy, me running into situations like that, I feel like I got something on my eye. With me running into situations like that, it's just like, maybe that's not meant for me. You know, maybe that's just my job to recognize and to help. But maybe I ain't meant to expand in that form of a way. I just need a partner and let's bloom babies and grow that way. Which that's something I really want, honestly. It's just I don't mind building in a community form because it'll bring me friends. I'll have a friend, a lover, a support. I got the best of every world. And so would they, you know. I'm okay with that, but I keep not getting it. You know, it's just like open as I am with it. Somehow other people want it, but I wouldn't say they abuse it. I don't know how to explain it no more than that. It's just, I said, I get a friend, a lover, a support, you know. It's lovely to me, the way I see it. It's like, you want your friend to be smashing your partner? Honestly, I can have a partner and never have sex. Okay? I can have a partner and never have sex. It's not like I wouldn't want to. It's not needed, honestly. The mind is beautiful. The whole fact for me to even think of you being my partner, your mind have to be perfect. For sex is just like, that's a bonus, honestly. That's a fucking bonus. That mind is important. I need to be able to communicate with you wherever, ever. And this is the light worker speaking to that. I'm shuffling from the light worker. That's funny. But seriously, I'm very serious about what I'm talking about because that's something that has been triggering me a lot. I just recently got triggered by this actual topic. But I wasn't triggered in a bad way. Just like, again, hello, deja vu. Spirit, guidance. Why do you keep making me run into this lesson? Am I supposed to just realize, man, you're running into a wall? Or it's just like, well, do you see how open you are? You see how you're not fazed by it? You're on the right track. Just Wrong tools. You're trying to build with the wrong tools, you know? What you expect? There are proper tools, you're just using the wrong ones. Do you see? But my reaction lets me know I'm on track. If I would be having a breakdown, you're off track, ma'am. You're going the wrong way. What do you expect? What do you expect? Orbs of light. It's guidance. That's what I mean. Yeah, guidance around you. Your connection should be your light. It's like each individual of us are puzzle pieces. Oh, gang is outside. They were distracting me. That sound that their truck make is a beeping noise. Speaking of order light, gang is right on over there. You hear them? It's the recycle aspect of the trash company. I used to work for them, Rumpy, which I feel like I still do metaphorically. It's just, for me, that's gang. I really enjoy seeing them, honestly. And it honestly goes what I just said. Orbs of light, they're right there. They're right there. But you might not understand what I mean, but if you don't, then once again, it's not for you. And seriously, there's guidance around. They're around. Oh, I didn't finish explaining that. The puzzle pieces. These lights should be puzzle pieces for you. Which is funny because I actually just recently made me a calendar. I went to the store looking for a calendar because I got inspired. Like, I actually want to, one, be inspired by the image on the calendar. Like, I wasn't going to buy just any calendar. I wanted to feel inspired by what I was seeing daily. Like, sometimes images to me are really important. Like, in a different form might be you waking up seeing your family or your spouse. I need to see something that is driving me to move forward. Like, I can do this for him because I sometimes just be wondering, what is the point of life? Like, I understand I thrive every day, but what gets me out of bed? What makes me want to do this? I lack in all those aspects. The only thing I can say I show up for is myself, which that's enough, honestly, but it's like, I didn't spoil myself, like, to the fullest, where it's just like, I can just, I guess, sleep, go shop, those are my just blessings of, I don't know how to explain it, 'cause I don't think I'm complaining, but it's literally a blessing, of how my life normally operates, what I get to do. But eventually, it's just like, I done bought everything. I done bought so doggone much where it's just like, I'm getting tired of that aspect. I could go get a tattoo, but I'm taking a little break for a while just because I feel like my body needs to heal still. And honestly, don't know what I want to get. So it's like, can't go get a tattoo if I don't know what I want, So I could go look for work. I thought about it. Something to do, just to give me something to do and meet people and things like that. I thought it'd be a nice way to serve in that form of a way. But the way Spirit is operating with me right now, it's like my attention has to be somewhere else. That's the thing that always gets me sometimes. Is I be wanting to do things, but Spirit be like, no, I have to focus in this form. It'd be so intriguing, yo. It'd just be so intriguing. Intriguing. But I'm not making an excuse because it's like, even with this being the same, meeting people, I could still hit all these different frequencies, which I think would be even more beautiful just because of how I can do it, honestly. And they will come to me. I won't even have to go to them. It'll be a perfect balance. Whatever it will be, it'll be a customer service aspect. And nothing come out. That's meant the Orbs of Light came out. It's people. It's puzzle. Did I keep not finish explaining that? Jesus. I think I did, but I feel like I didn't finish explaining it. We're all puzzle pieces. Oh, I didn't also talk about the doggone calendar. Seeing things that inspire me. to thrive. And I wound up coming up with a concept that I found out my mental health magazine that I bought. I have really got inspired to just buy magazines. Like there'd be a lot of good stuff in magazines. Like the creators, whoever come up with those concepts are geniuses to me. And I'm just a little irritated that I'm just now getting tapped into appreciating magazines. I know timing is important because obviously I would have missed it because I wasn't looking for it. But I bought a magazine that was called Breathe Mental Health. Let me show you what it was. Well, what it is. Cause I got other ones. I just actually bought two more, but it's this one. I got it out of this one. Even on the back part of it, all of this art that they have on there, like there's a lot of beautiful art within this magazine. And since I couldn't find an actual calendar at the store because I guess they expected you just to buy your calendar, have your life figured out at the beginning of the year, and they just remove them for the rest of the year. Like you can't make a shift in your life and decide, I want to keep track of it, like what I did. But I didn't see one, so I came up with my own concept, which is just make one, ma'am. And I did. It came out so good. The image is of a person walking into like puzzle pieces. You are like finding puzzle pieces. Like Spirit was telling me, this is a month where a lot of things is gonna come together for you, and it really have been. Even with the message today, being alignment, the law of vibration, the law of rhythm for sure. It didn't come out, but I know this is what these energies are definitely for me when it's going into these different frequencies. For me, using the cornfield base of different rows in the chakras, it's a color base, but it's energy for some. But for me, I'll probably recognize it in the color form because the chakras came out. Um, and how you respond, that came out. The law of correspondence and the law of perpetua, which is energy. With the energy, what frequency you're on, how do you respond when you are in certain frequencies? For simpler terms, or I want to say dummy terms, but I don't know why that wanted to come out my mouth. I don't know why that wanted to come out my mouth, but maybe that's one of the frequencies right there. Somebody who was speaking that way. That's not how I normally would speak. That's why I was surprised. Like, why did that just come in my mind to say? And in dummy terms, like what? I wouldn't say that. I would say on simpler terms, simpler terms. Do you behave differently around different friends, around different people? That's that same. That's what that is. It's different energies. You behave different around other people. For me, you don't get the same behavior. I bet you get it. I don't change them around people. It's weird, honestly, unless the closest thing that I would do, I would say, so I used to do it, and I don't do it no more, but if I know a person is dating somebody, I will wear a lot of clothes normally. It might be hot as heaven. I'm going to have a jacket on. It's going to be zipped up, and it's just like, why? Because I know that their partner is going to be attracted to me. There's a good chance they're going to look at me. But it's just like, that's a message for them. Maybe that should happen so they can realize they with the wrong person. Or it's not bad. I'm an attractive person. They ain't blind. Yes, they are with you, but they ain't fucking blind. Just you can look, but don't goddamn touch. But some people that's just like, shit, you looking, you cheating. Like they ain't fucking blindfolded these. They're not fucking blind. They obviously appreciate what they got, but they ain't blind. You shouldn't want somebody that's blind. They can't even see you then, shit. The hell, they need to become blind when they look at you too then. The fuck? But now I just don't do that. Because it's like, it's making me have to belittle myself just for other people to maybe hide their goddamn behaviors. Like, that shit don't make sense to me. Now, I show up however I am, and it's just like, hope everything goes well. If not, then you probably need to know you with the wrong person. I feel like with me being such an attractive person, anybody I'm going around with, they're probably friends or family or something like that. they should both know that, oh, she's gorgeous, she's sexy, like, style me, or I expect for them both to give me compliments. If I look nice, y'all both see me, you both compliment me, Um, not a side eye to, oh my God, you all dressed up and I look all like, what you want me to do? That's how you wanted to show the fuck up, you know? It's ain't a fucking competition. I came to visit, or I don't know. It's just a behavior that I used to deal with when I dealt with other people. And they normally be in relationships already. They're probably married. Um, and I would come around. It would either be a side eye, because it's like, oh my God, or their spouse would look at me. And it's just like, what the fuck? What type of people used to be around, ma'am? It's a good question, huh? People in wrong alignments, obviously. Insecure, but still want to stay together. It made me think about what came out. What was I talking about that made me think about that? Puzzle pieces. Oh, we got tune in and connect over here. I see that ancestor wants you to tune in and connect. Look at this image within this. It's like a face in the sky. That's like a outside aspect, like nature, like a galaxy aspect, but it's a whole face. And that could be like puzzle pieces coming together for you. Is recognizing your spiritual guidance. Or it could be literally you, like me. That's intriguing because look, it looks like that person right there. That could be how you seeing yourself. Because you're so connected. You're tapped in. Just like me. That's amazing. I really have something else I was saying, but I'm going to move past it because I can't remember at the moment. I feel like that, be an open channel right now. I feel like I'm just hopping like that rabbit through the goddamn cornfield. Went from that topic to this topic to that topic. Let's back up and talk about this one again. Which I actually did that yesterday. And it made me feel a certain type of way because thinking if I even want to talk about it, I have to talk about it because I don't like to hide in business, and I don't like to have to sugarcoat things. There was somebody I was talking to, I thought I was talking to, we was chatting, honestly. We were just getting to know each other pretty much. But it seemed like it could have been more like we were supposed to be blooming into more where we'll probably get married and have kids and stay together. Like, that's how I started, and that's what even made us start chatting because we was like, oh, we probably can be together, have kids and stay together, and get married. I want to say, but lately we've been having some really intriguing conversations where it's just like, maybe we should step apart. Maybe we should go different ways. But yesterday when I went to the corn frequency, because I pretty much was like, I'm pretty much done. This is ridiculous. It was two different energies. Imagine one going forward, the other one going backwards. That's how I was coming out. Like, if you pulling it apart, it's one, but can be going two different ways. Even as you're just like this goddamn rainbow. You're in the middle. I'm gonna explain that, but it came out yesterday. It's something I just realized yesterday, and it was so intriguing. But for me, I took it within that moment because that's what it was. I went back to an area that I normally thrive in, so that was symbolizing that for me. But that came through as to going two different ways. One going forward, the other one going backwards. It's one aspect though. It's the intriguing. It's intriguing. I can't really explain too much within that energy. It's just, it goes back with challenge that perception. If you're one, like you already realize, oh my God, we got a connection which makes you one, how do you separate from it? How you do that? you know. Um, but that is something that I realized yesterday that I thought about, like, geez, that's intriguing. One going backwards, the other one going forward. So somebody definitely in that energy. It could be a marriage aspect. It's one. The only time when I think of oneness, I think of marriage. You're not doing no type of just friendship or dating aspect unless you just don't want to use the title of getting married, even though you're already married. You're just enjoying the concept of my husband or my spouse is my friend, which that's how it's supposed to be. It really is supposed to be that way, but for this purpose here, you have to make it that official of marriage. It's important for the eternal guidance. It's important. People say it's not that important. It is to the eternal side and how they allow you to thrive with the definition of oneness is. Everything else is just like you playing house or something like that. It's cute, but you can't thrive the way you're supposed to because you're not giving confirmation to the eternal side. You know? Hmm. Even the doctors, this came to my mind too. They say to death do us part. Did y'all die? Y'all both died? If not, then what you mean? I'm just saying that you only get out of that if somebody died. You get to start over because they gonna be reborn, and you get to start over. But they say to death do us part. You're correct. Who died? No, none of you. Then what you mean? Then that's where it comes a little intriguing because like people get married for the wrong reasons and they really do want to get divorced. That's different. You went to class, you realize this ain't working. Yes, you use the title of marriage in this class, but it's okay. You can start over. This class wasn't for you. You didn't know what you was participating in. Okay. Just saying. The true statement. People really do feel that way because they be like that death do us part, and they be scared to separate because like we know we both ain't dead. You joined it with the wrong person. You got the wrong tools in the wrong class. Go back, get the right tools, and come back if you want to. It's like it's that simple. But then again, it's not, honestly. But it really is that simple. So there's the divorce rate be really, really high within marriage, which make marriage look really, really bad. Really bad. Because it's the wrong tools together. Jesus. That was lovely. Christ consciousness. That's how you should operate within marriage. This is what oneness is. That's that let two become one. Christ consciousness. You just thrive. You're just naturally tuned in. What movie was that I watched? It was a movie I kind of recently just watched. What was it? That's funny. It's making me think of the guy too I was talking to when I got my tattoo done. He said somebody was telling him about the avatar aspect. It's kind of the same. No, what was it? Was it Inside Out? I think it was Inside Out. What did I think about? Cause I went to the movies recently to watch it, but I don't think it was that one. I can't remember what it wasn't Inside Out. It was another thing I went to the movies to see. I can't remember what it was at the moment, so I'm just gonna tell you the concept of it. It was these people who didn't talk. They just naturally were tuned in, like they could communicate airwavely. Oh, I gotta think of the name of the movie. I'm trying to explain it, and it's hard to, and I can't even think of the name of the movie at the moment. But that's what it was. It's these people. It's like they were lived real far out. Like some ancient type of people, and they didn't talk. They didn't even use like sign language. It's just they can look at each other and they just communicate. It's that energy of Christ consciousness. Oh, what do you think about Inside Out? I don't know at the moment. Probably because they weren't talking. They used all inside to project outside. Oh my God. I wish I can think of it what it was right now. It's really in my mind. Because it might have been Avatar. Honestly. The Way of the Water. So the way I'm thinking about it was a girl, like she got adopted. But I don't think it was that movie. It was a different one. She got adopted. And she went back to where the person who adopted her got her from. And she actually ran into her people. And she realized, that's what, was it the gorilla movie? The, Jeez, Weasel. I really want to know. I feel really intrigued because I can't think of it right now. I want to say like the King Kong gorilla or something like that. Whatever it was, something happened. It was a change that happened. And a girl, it was a foreigner girl, she started drawing things. But she was drawing what she was connected to. And her mom was a scientist. And her mom had to go back to where she had got her from. And the daughter came with her, the one who started drawing out things. And she realized she found her people. And she could communicate with them. And they needed her to be able to do a bigger purpose. If that makes sense. That's what's the concept. But what I'm getting at is they didn't use words. They didn't talk. That's why she wasn't fitting in. She was in the wrong alignment. But it seemed to be the way it was supposed to be. It seemed like it was about timing. Honestly, because she was needed at a certain time. Because a certain time in history was going to happen. But, I can't remember what the name of that movie was at the moment. I just feel so intrigued. I want to say the Return of... I can't think of the name of it right now. But it was like a gorilla movie concept or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that was the concept. Jeez, Louisa. And the mom, it's funny because when she took her back there and she actually got to see her other people and how she felt because while she was away, wherever her mom had brought her to, where her mom stayed at, she didn't fit in with nobody. So the mom, when she seen her interacting with, her own kind, the mom just knew like she wasn't gonna want to go back with me, but she did. She wanted to go back with her. She appreciated the way she was raised. I thought that was so amazing, honestly. Mastery. That's what that goes with mastery. Challenge your perception. It's going with mastery and what I just was talking about too, which is really intriguing. I can't let my mind get away from what the name of that movie was. I'm still thinking about it. It's so intriguing. I kind of want to go ask the person I stay with because they knew more about it. They told me about it. That's why I wanted to go like, oh, I want to see that. That sounds good. So I know I can figure it out really quick. It's just, I have to go up there really quick. What was the name of that movie we went to the movies to say? It's playing within my energy. I need to know. I might fool around and title the name of this that just because I'm not sure of it at the moment and it just seems so important. It's an energy aspect, whatever it is. That concept of what I'm talking about is energy. Witness the present. That's what I mean. It goes with this energy for sure of how it's communicating on different frequencies that you're not even like around. Like it's not literally like a product of your environment. It's just, for me, the way I can explain it is like a cornfield. There's different rows, and that's an energy form, or like a rainbow. You can actually see this right now at the moment, and most people have seen rainbows in their life, and they actually see the colors, and they know about chakras and how they play a different role energetically. And it's an I aspect that's doing it. You know, they'd be like the eye to the soul. Your soul is the eye. Like this energy. If that makes sense. Oh my God, I'm still thinking about the name of the movie. I'm gonna drive myself crazy. Unwavering faith. You're gonna figure it out and you're gonna be connected. That's what came out. Daily intentions. Unwavering faith and witness the present. Any more? I want to pull from Gaia really quick, then I'm going to wrap it up. How long is this? Oh my God, I've been going for an hour, Jesus. I'm actually proud of myself. I don't feel tired. Probably because I go and got juiced up. I've been doing a lot of rituals, definitely out in nature, working with earth magic. But so it's not surprising. Like, it's just an hour. I made it to an hour. Intriguing. Then I pulled from New York Tarot, and I meant to grab Gaia. Second time I've done that. Which I just said that you might plan on doing this, but you're going to do this. And it's uncontrollably. Spirit. It's intriguing how I do that. I clearly said I wanted to grab from Gaia, but grabbed New York Tarot. Intriguing. Ace of Swords, justice. That's justice, friend. Witness the present, okay? Witness the present. That's funny. And that's the ace of it. That's the topping of it right there. Cherry on top. Here you go. Very intriguing how that goes. That was like magic for real. Three of Cups, foundation. It's communication in your foundation. Who is that by? Witness the present and unwavering faith and let two become one. This could be child energy. If you have a child is communicating, or they're going to communicate something to you. This is intriguing because in this image, it's a tree, and there's two dogs on the side of it. Intriguing, it's like those are parents, and the child is the cup. It's just intriguing the way that the image came through. Like, huh? See yourself in nature. Guess what type of dog you are? Which one is talking to the parent? You are that type of dog. The other one is on a leash. The other parent, you on a leash. You not trustworthy. You get on a leash. That's what with the image. Don't get mad with the messenger. Do not get mad with the messenger. Be on a leash. You'll wander off or some shit. The lovers, you'll wander off. I said, what type of parent are you? Don't get mad with the messenger. Seven of Pentacles. What is that by? It's your oneness. It's this keep coming out with this energy. Is oneness. What can you change within oneness that's a solid base? where it's like it's not true. You know, they'd be like, the truth is the only thing that you can get away with, or that's a good example. Um, like numbers, you can scramble them, but it's gonna still come to be the same type of concept. The words, letters, the alphabet, you can scramble them and it becomes something totally different. Numbers, you're not doing it. It's solid. It's solid. This aspect is having you try to challenge something that you believe that ain't supposed to change. And if it changed, like the narrative or something, it wasn't solid. It wasn't legit. It was an illusion. I don't know if I should even use the word an illusion. It was very intriguing. This energy is so important. It's been coming out like every day with the same concept. Not it ain't even been a change, it hasn't to. It could mean this. It could mean it's telling you to do that, but the way it keep coming out to me is just like, no. Challenge your perception. Is it still solid? Has it changed? It wasn't legit. Which makes people don't like that part because they have to relearn things that they probably really, really believed. You don't get to live a lie. A lot of people be afraid to realize that they live in a lie. What you grew up believing ain't so true. Then this image is something missing. And one is something is missing. You got the lovers. You got the Ace of Justice, which is the map. So that's good. You got the lovers. And you got the Three of Cups. And you got oneness. What is missing? This could be a spouse or a child. Or it could be both. Honestly, something's missing. Or something you need to pay attention to. However it go, it's a child that's going to tell you something for sure. That's the way it's coming out to me at the moment. Oh, and I pulled from the Eightfold Path today. I made some Eightfold Path cards again because I recently realized I'm back in that energy of needing to know about what path I'm on. I was translating with you guys and I was like, oh my God, where's my mind at? I had an awkward moment and I realized something's missing. Something's missing. There we go, right? Once again, something's missing. I wasn't even using that deck. I didn't have the need to use it at that point in time. I wasn't using that tool. It wasn't needed. And when it was needed, I realized I haven't been using it. Intriguing. And it goes with the lovers in the communication form for sure. And the Star card. Who's at the bottom? Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in the dark. Your oneness. You got a map of your justice. And it's communication. Very intriguing. I feel like I'm not understanding this energy at the moment too much. I'm sure it'll still play out though. Or it's just simple as what I'm seeing. This energy is coming off effortlessly. You're a natural star. You naturally stand out. You got the map. And it's your spouse that does it. Y'all do it for each other. Y'all can have communication from a distance. I feel like what I already kind of talked about in a different form. That's gonna be what's missing. I wonder how that goes. Things like that I say. I feel like I wonder how that goes. I look at myself the way I was just looking. It's intriguing, but because I'm not a needy person in that form of a way. I don't need to always be around my spouse. I feel like I should be around them a good amount of time just because the definition of is hearing is believing it or seeing it is believing it. If I'm able to see you, I should be seeing you. I'm using the hearing concept if I just can't get to you. You already on the eternal side. I can thrive off that. That's why I'm the whole concept. Seeing is believing it, and so is hearing it. You know, whether you're just out the picture because you're busy, you might be at work, things like that. Like, the only way I can think of that, the way I've learned it through a lesson form, is like a military couple. They're not always together. They go months, shit, even extremely years apart, but they're still connected. You know, and for me, I'm about to pull cards from you. Hopefully, we can video chat sometime. Just to still be connected, where it's not like, oh my God, I'm literally just feeling like I'm single because I'll never see you because you're somewhere gone. There's nothing I can do. Sometimes you can't even write letters to them because they be different places. You know, they just not just in one area for the most part. From what my awareness level is, I never really dated. I never dated a person in the military. It just reminds me of that concept of being with somebody, but they always away, and you looking like you're single because your person is always gone. Um, so I learned to use that concept to express when I'm not with my person, but I'm with my person, um, which helps me in an attachment form, not being so attached all the time. Um, what was I saying? I need some drink. I'm feeling like I'm starting to push an hour now. It feels like an hour now. I ain't even gonna lie. Normally I would get tired, but not being able to remember. But I'm sure it's only because I'm excited. The energy is good, and just taking it all in, honestly. Um, but I honestly can't remember what I was talking about at the moment. I do know it's about not being together and wondering what it's actually like for people who's in oneness who have marriage, but somehow they want to be apart. Like it's almost like petty energy. Like there's no way they're not new to it because it's like older people seem like they would know better within this energy. But if you know they are older people who know this but still trying to go different ways, how'd that go? That's what's missing is that they separate, but it don't matter because the maps they got it's an ace of swords. It's a map of justice. Yeah, I will always find you. We're one. Naturally gonna reflect each other. You're one. So that's why it's important to be cautious of your actions. But this energy is good. It's coming off like the star card. Like you ain't got no worry. You're chilling your star. And it's communication. It's good, but I'm telling you what I see when it's here in my face as to and really wonder how that go. To actually have oneness and purposely try to be separate. I guess you still gonna be a star. You still gonna get spotted out. Hopefully you're on good behavior, or maybe that's what you want. I don't know. Maybe you want that tracking device like a leash. And maybe that's what you feel like. Like, well, I guess I'm on a leash. I guess I'm on a leash. I ain't getting too far. My owner still got me under control. Just saying what I see. Invitation to connect. That's just what I mean. This is the startup of the energy. An invitation to connect. And it just came out in the New York Tarot. The Three of Cups is communication. And then it goes with the universal law, the law of correspondence. Getting an invitation to connect. Communication time. That's a lot of light. And look, once again, this caught my attention last time. Look where it's coming from. That looked like a globe. It's like the eternal guidance is inviting us, to communicate. Just like me. I had an invitation to translate today, to communicate today. I showed up. I wanted that invitation, obviously. This one says, hold your center. I won't work hard for that. I'll go to Ancestors for this. Because it's coming up. It feels like it could be a child, or it's taking me like to your solar plex or your sacral chakra. Your creativity. Focus on your creativity or your strength. Which that could be your child, but that's what I'm going to see what the ancestors say. Because it could be just somebody you love. Upscale, work, career, and crossroads. Upscale. It goes in the category of work, career, or crossroads. And re-energize your life. That's funny. 2 cards came out too. This definitely is in the, when it says hold your center. What they're telling you with the invitation, with the cosmos is telling you, that's them looking down. And they're telling you to hold your center. It's going in those areas of your sacral chakra, which would be the orange in your solar plex. And it's funny because I got my yellow one. And 2 cards came out. I don't know what category it fits in for you, but one says re-energize your life, and the other one says upscale. So you might need to re-energize your creativity or your strength. Which I feel like that's entering what I just said to her and said. If you are in oneness and you want to go separate, because maybe you realize, because there's no way you can separate in oneness, okay? Unless you're not in that concept. Like there is a such thing as oneness, but it ain't your oneness. Then you can re-energize your life by shifting your focus. That's how that goes when it goes to re-energizing your life. You putting your focus somewhere else. Your attention was maybe not in the right alignment. Or if it was just a season. That season has ended, so now next graduation class, okay? Upscale. Or it could be in your creativity form, which I feel like I just gave examples and explained it the best way that I could. And I even got confirmation for me when it came to like, how do you do that? Shift your focus. That's it. Shift it. And if you can't shift, it ain't meant for you to shift. You trying to run from your goddamn self. You are a dog chasing your tail. But if you do it, you are able to do that, it's because you shift your focus. It wasn't your alignment. Or that season has just ended. Class over. What the hell are you just lingering for, Hello, Gaia, darling. Destiny. It's intriguing because Spirit told me most recently, sent this message out, was seek your destiny. Like, what is your destiny? Do you even know your destiny? Would you like to know? Like, some people feel like they know what their destiny is, and some just really don't. Well, pardon me, my nipple is itching. I gotta tingle it really quick. Give me just a minute. I want to say awkward, but it's not awkward. Like, these are my blessings, I got great nipples. It's just, I got great breasts. I breastfed my booty is really gone. Pardon me. This part of me. Life. And that might even go with destiny. Like, you meant to have these things filled up. Are you ready for a baby, ma'am? I play too much. I used to crave having a baby, honestly. Because I know that is part of my destiny. I know that. I know the awareness that comes with a child now. I know why that two become one to have a mirror. Because a child is a mirror. But I know better than to rush it now, even though I just kind of recently tried to rush it. I know it's important who you have that child with. That mirror is so important. If there's anything about your spouse that would turn you off, you best to believe it's going to display in your child at some point of time. Where you just might not like your child, or your child might not like you. Because that's how you treated your spouse. That's how y'all felt toward each other. There's just things that you didn't know. You best to believe there's going to be things that you just don't know about your child. I don't know why you behave this way. Do you know everything about yourself? Do you know everything about your spouse? You don't? Well, class is in for you. You know, your child is about to send you on a roller coaster. Because you don't know what you're dealing with. When they say no such thing as parenting classes, yes, there is. Invest that time in yourself or your child. Pardon me. You invest that time in yourself. Yeah, I said it right. Or your child, because your spouse will be your child, whether you want to believe it or not. I feel like this person right now. Believe it or not, that's the book. You and your spouse is that parenting book. You know, they say no such thing as a parenting book or a parenting guide. Yeah, it is. It's you and your spouse, you and that person you conceive with. How do y'all deal with each other? And it's not about the money. This ain't material based. It is literally what's within them. How do they behave? That's the part that's going to reflect in that child. Y'all can just choose, how to bedazzle it, clothes and haircuts and things like that. Y'all can choose that part. But the other part that's uncontrollable, it's all you guys, that inner part. You're an asshole, you best believe your child gonna be an asshole. Your partner a liar, you best believe your child gonna be a liar. It's just what it is. Destiny. I want Gaia book really quick. I'll be right back again. I carry Gaia around with me, my book bag. It's my book bag. If you ever see me out and about, you're gonna see VG with me for sure. I'm one who operates this way. This is how I thrive. Which I say we all do. Everybody always signing something. Somebody always texting something. Oh, I got New York Tarot in here. Did I not put Gaia back in here? Gaia on the table. Gaia on the table. I got New York Tarot with me. I took Tarot with me yesterday. Liberty. Gaia normally is in here, but I took Gaia out. What else I got in here? Worry Less Prayer. And Messenger Oracle. Be back again. Third time, huh? Third time's a charm, huh? Third time's a charm. I'm almost done though, really. It's just I didn't put Gaia back in the book. Gaia was on the table at the altar. So we got Seek Destiny. And we got some guidance, and it's coming out of a book. Which is funny. We got some guidance coming out of a book. Hold on, let me tell you something. It's in a book. I play too much, Jesus. Well, thank you for letting me play, Jesus. I gotta be cautious with my words when I speak in that way. Definitely when it comes to myself. I know about other people, but I can use a lot more play in my life. So I have to stop saying I play too much and embrace that I'm able to play, Like, Ten of Fire. Order, structure. Structure. You need structure. That's something that's highlighted in that aspect. It's the Ten of Fire. Self-mastery. Self-mastery. Light being. Order, structure. I feel like tools too. Ordering things that bring structure in your life. These are all fire ones. Seven of Fire. Your intuition. Moments that repeat. That's deja vu for me to the fullest level. I've been feeling deja vu a lot lately. And it says, heed your intuition, moments that repeat. Observe and be aware. It is a feeling of recognition that we often ignore, but if we choose to heed, can have us moving through life in harmonious account with our surroundings. Account with our surroundings. How can I explain that? I feel like I did with this whole energy. The way that I operate on a cornfield base, when I'm aware of that, how it has me in harmony with rhythm and alignment. And it's moments that repeat. You have hit a frequency again. Did you learn that lesson in it? That frequency don't disappear. You can just, it's like going up and down steps. You going up the steps, you recognize something. And if you have to come back down the steps, which you normally have to, say, I don't know, this example I just have to use within this energy. You come back down, you hit the same aspect again. It's like the world, it go around. It's like, I don't have to come back down the steps. Wheel of Fortune, you're going to do it. You might get triggered or just recognize that same frequency again. You didn't learn a lesson. It still bothers you or something of that nature is what that is. You're supposed to just be able to just swoop right on through it. Very intriguing. These are all fires too. That was a 10 of fire. And I went with self-mastery, and I can't remember what it was at the moment. I have to go back and watch it. This one is a 7 of fire. Heed your intuition, moments that repeat. Observe and be aware. Why is that repeating? Now we got 6 of water. We got some water. Ideas. Emotional detachment in unique ways. The water ideas is emotional detachment, a unique way. One more. Here we go right there. Go destiny. Your destiny may have absolutely nothing to do with your choice of career. In fact, have to walk a career path that is not one you love, but allows you to do what you love. That came out recently too. Again, got 2 fires, water. Who is this? Destiny. It's Destiny. It's actually Destiny. That's funny. Personal power. Your destiny is to become whole and connected. Your destiny is to lead a life with meaning and purpose. Explore heart and mind. Discover your gifts and talents. Your destiny is twofold. Here and after. They don't say here and after, but that's what it would be. And your destiny is hidden. Destiny is hidden. Your destiny is twofold. That's funny. I just made my Eightfold Path cards too. That's important. I'm on track. I'm on track. It makes me happy. And you gotta pardon me. Whatever my spirit is today, they can't really see. I'm realizing that as I'm reading. Where I have to bring the book in a little closer, which I got my glasses. I just don't got my glasses on. And I normally sometimes don't need my glasses, but I can tell today I probably should have my glasses on. But we still don't get it done. It's just those are awareness levels that I'm aware of within myself in my guidance and what guidance I be having certain days. Because some of them, I don't need my glasses. And some of them, I need my glasses on in the day. Glasses seem to be needed because I have to bring this book in really close because I can't see. Just saying. It's this awareness level that I have to be aware of. It almost come off like some It's in here. I know it's a true statement. It's another thing I learned about myself, but multiple personalities. I have different guidances. So realizing certain things about myself is really important, and I'm just learning to share it with you guys because it's important. Look back and remember the dreams you had as a child. Your destiny wants you to go back and reminisce. What were you doing as a child? And it goes right back to your destiny may have absolutely nothing to do with your choice of career. In fact, have to walk a career path that is not one you love, but allows you to do what you love. That's what Gaia got for us. Personal power. Heed your intuition. Moments that repeat. For me, I'd say deja vu form. What is you feeling? How are you responding to things that's repeating? That's what stood out to me the most out of everything I sat there and said, because I feel like that triggered me because that's what's been happening to me. And I even said it like, this feels like deja vu. Deja vu been happening a lot lately. And it's normally been in ways where I'm meeting somebody, like I'm getting ready to date, and I don't just date to play. I date to build. I date for forever, okay? And within that process, I realized I'm not the only one. I keep running into that. And it's not like I'm something where it's like, oh my God, I'm not afraid of it. But it's like, it don't work because the other person they with don't know. And they don't want to tell them. It's like they don't want to let go of what they already had, even though they seeking more, or, tell your person so your person don't be deprived too, and maybe we all could just kumbaya. But no, they don't ever go that way. It's just they just be like, well, and I just keep running into it. It's like I can't build with that. Thank God I've just built naturally solid. Like I mean what the hell I'm building, so it don't ever crumble. It's just I keep running into it, and as I say, I realize that wrong tools, man. When they say they all can't make it, they all can't make it. Thank God I'm just building solid. How people be like, when you get with somebody, get a prenup or some shit like that, they gonna try to take your stuff. On my own, I build good. What I'm trying to bring with me, it don't be right. And it just don't work. It just seemed like it fits into what I'm building, but it don't be right. And it just be intriguing to me because like, Jesus, I feel like I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. But it's like, I know better. I know what I'm building. And I know it do come with somebody else. It's just, I'm aware that alignment is off in a lot of places because a lot of people are with the wrong people. Even the way I keep running into these same lessons, they are with somebody, but they're unsatisfied in it, so they're still seeking. That alignment is an overall alignment, which means my actual person probably is the one getting cheated on or something, and they don't know it, so they just still stuck in something thinking they goddamn happy and got the right person somewhere just waiting because they unaware of something where they're supposed to be moving forward. So that's been the energy, you guys. Hope you've been enlightened just like I have been.